Setting the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball, right field, base hit. Villan rounds second, and the ball gets by the right fielder, Freed. Misplayed it. Villan into third. He's being waved home. And the throw coming into the first baseman to cut it off. Villan will score on the play. And into third is Toth. Here's the 2-0, swinging a high fly ball. Center fielder Lamond running in, and now the wind taking it even further in, and he dives to make the catch. Nice adjustment by Lamond, as that ball just kept blowing back toward the infield. This doubleheader today. The 0-1 pitch to Callie is hit in the air, pretty deep left field. Way back goes McCarthy. That hits the top of the fence, and it's gone! Sean Callie, his third home run of the season. 4-1 Wheaton, and that one went 350.5 feet. He only needed 350. Left-hander ready again with the 1-2 pitch now. Swing and a miss. Coors goes chasing. Fisher strikes out the side and picks up the save. Wheaton wins 1-0 in game one. Wagner also had a single, so he's had a good day at the plate. Came into the day hitting better than 400. He swings and grounds one past the third baseman. O'Connell in the left field for a base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs have scored. And the throw comes in way over the second baseman and rolls down the right field line. Wagner takes second. Now he's headed for third. Go to the bottom half of the first. Much the same for the Wheaton lineup here in game number 2, with the exception that Sean Callie gets the start in right field and bats 7th here in this game 2. Toth and Downey push down a spot each. Cole Foster gets the start for MIT, 2-3 with a 3.86 ERA, his 7th start of the season here this afternoon. As Beauregard steps in, and the first pitch home, missed outside, ball 1. Foster in 32 and 2/3 innings has walked 29 men and struck out 29 men, so can struggle with control at times. 1-0 pitch, Beauregard lofts it into right field for a base hit. Oh, a nice start for Wheaton as Tommy Beauregard is on, the leadoff man for the Lions, and Robbie Lamond steps in, the center fielder. Lamond had a double and came around to score in the 8th inning of game 1. That was the only Wheaton run in the game. Timeout taken here for a moment as MIT second baseman Moore needs to tie his shoe. He's all set to go as Foster works from the stretch now. Comes set, and the pitch to Lamond is fisted foul. First base side out of play. Beauregard at first base is a threat to run. Stolen 15 bases on the season. Foster's 0-1 pitch is fouled off to the parking lot again. Now it's 0-2. Beauregard's 15 steals, good for 5th in the NEWMAC, by the way. Wheaton, not a team that traditionally runs a lot, but he's been good out there. The 0-2, way upstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lions have struggled. Lost 5 of their last 6. Came into today coming off a big win against Tufts on Wednesday, 17-9. The offense really erupted as Lamond lines one into center field for a base hit. Beauregard around second. He'll stop there. So 2 base hits for the Lions to start things off here in game 2. And they've got something cooking ahead of Casey Wensley, who had that RBI double in game 1 to produce the only Wheaton run. Up to 27 runs batted in on the year for Wensley. Step in from the left side against the left-hander Foster with 2 on and nobody out here in the first. And the first pitch is bounced in there. A nice stop by the catcher Dwyer to keep Beauregard put at second base. Wheaton has owned this matchup all time, 52-24 against MIT historically, as Wensley fouls one back and out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Team split the doubleheader in Cambridge last season. And until that split, Wheaton had won 7 in a row against MIT previously. 1-1 pitch to Wensley, missed low, 2-1. Engineers were ranked 5th in the preseason poll. Wheaton was ranked 3rd. But in the standings right now, it is MIT up at the top of the NUMAC as that one's downstairs. 3-1 now to Wensley. Big reason for that has been the emergence of the sophomore starter Mason Estrada, who we saw in game 1. Foster ready with the 3-1 pitch. He missed outside. 2 base hits and a walk have loaded the bases with nobody out for Wheaton here in the bottom half of the first. And it comes ahead of the biggest and best run producer in the NUMAC, Timmy Wagner. First baseman stepping in with the bases sacked here in the first. Wagner's 47 runs batted in. Far and away the most in the conference. And he's got some ducks on the pond here as he takes ball 1 down low. Wagner came into the day hitting .403. 4 homers in those 47 runs batted in. He was 1 for 4 with a single in game 1. The 1-0 pitch, missed low, 2-0. Talked about that command being a problem for Foster at times, and the catcher, Dwyer, is going to come out and try to calm him down here with a 2-ball, no strike count on Wagner and nowhere to put him. Foster, a 3.86 ERA. Pretty good when you're living so dangerously. We mentioned 29 walks in 32 and 2/3 innings coming in. So he's been able to limit the damage, but against a team like Wheaton, those types of things can come back to bite you. 2 balls and no strikes to Wagner, the pitch. That's in the dirt, 3-0, nowhere to put him. Foster in danger of walking in a run here. You'd have to think it's a 1-pitch, 1-spot situation for Wagner. The 3-1 nearly hit him as it bounces in there. That's ball 4. Wagner will add to his league-leading total with his 48th run batted in of the season. And none of those pitches were anywhere close, and that's going to draw a visit to the mound now from the MIT pitching coach. Bases reloaded for Wheaton for Kevin Matos, the left fielder. Beauregard comes in to score on the walk, so it'll be Lamond at third, Wensley at second, and Wagner at first with nobody out. And the MIT bullpen doing some stirring. As the catcher Dwyer delivers a last message to Cole Foster, who started this game off allowing 2 singles. He's now walked 2 consecutive men. In front of Matos, who is a threat to go yard. Came into the day with 10 homers, tied for the NUMAC lead. Lefty-lefty battle. The first pitch grounded up the middle. Second baseman makes the play, steps on the bag for one. Wild throw past first. 1 run is in. Here comes Wensley to score as Matos moves up to second. And 2-run score on the play to make it 3-0 Wheaton. On a wild throw to first by the second baseman Moore, who fielded and took it to the bag himself, but Hernandez would have had to be a stage-level acrobat to catch that throw. It was way wide of the bag. And the error allows another Wheaton run to score. 3-0 now. They do get the 1 out in the middle, so 1 out. Matos on second, and that brings in Tyler Balan. Catcher bats with the man on second, and 1 gone here in the first. And Foster's first pitch caught the knees for a called strike 1. Left-hander sets, and the 0-1 pitch is fouled off at the plate. 0-2. Balan catching both ends of this doubleheader, as he often does. He's caught all but 1 game this season for the Lions. And he was 2 for 3 in game 1. He was also hit by a pitch. Down in the count here, 0-2. Curveball missed inside, 1-2. Well, this is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Lions. After the offense was largely shut down in game 1. The 1-2 pitch, swinging a high fly ball, hit foul over toward the Wheaton bullpen and out of play. And we'll do it again, 1-2. All jump started by Beauregard with the leadoff single. 1-2 pitch. Off speed stuff stayed upstairs, 2-2. And some good early run support for Ben Oliveira, who had a 1-2-3 first as Balan swings and misses at that one for strike 3. 2 gone now in the first. Sean Calley will stand in. Came in as a defensive replacement in game 1. Did not get the start. Gets the start in right field here in game 2. First pitch to Calley is outside, ball 1. Calley, who was very good last year in his first year here at Wheaton, has struggled at times this year. 188, 2 homers, 10 runs batted in. And he swings and misses at the 1 ball, no strike pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Tied him up inside. Foster working quickly. The 1-1 pitch, swinging a little looper, short right field. Right fielder Schoenfeld coming on, and he'll make the catch. That retires the side. Off we go to the top half of the 5th inning. Greg Strite back out there for Wheaton. He is not allowed to run. The Lions lead at 3-0. 9-1-2 due here in the top half of the 5th for Brandeis. Mano Budikakis takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a called strike 1. He grounded out to second, back in the second. And the leadoff man, Crowley, is on deck. The 0-1 pitch. That caught the outside corner as well, 0-2. Strite has been fairly efficient, 56 pitches as we play on here in the top half of the 5th inning. His 0-2 pitch, missed outside. I mentioned Strite, a sophomore, and this is his 3rd start of the young season, so getting a chance to get into that Wheaton rotation. The 1-2 pitch, check swing. Doesn't matter if he went because that is a called strike 3 over the outside corner. Second strikeout of the day for Strite. And the first one looking. Start off the Brandeis half of the 5th, and now Connor Crowley will step in, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1. He walked back in the 3rd, but was stranded out there. With 1 out, the left-handed batting Crowley swings and slashes one to left field. It's going to hang up for Matos, who makes the catch for out number 2. So Crowley gone, and Ben Kuja, the third baseman, will step in. He's had a good day. He doubled in the first and singled in the third. He's 2 for 2. Came into the day hitting .281 on the year. And a lot of lefties in this Brandeis lineup. Couture is one of them. Bats from the left side here with 2 outs and the bases clear against Strite. And the first pitch breaks in there for a called strike 1. Off-speed pitch, top of the zone. Couture's been busy at third base. Aptly, of course, called the hot corner, and he swings over the top of the 0-1 and is quickly down 0-2. Strike. Looking for one more strike here to have a clean 1-2-3 in the 5th. And Kuja swings and hits a high fly ball foul off toward the Brandeis bullpen, and that'll get out of play down there. We'll do it again, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, outside 1-2 to Kuja. Eddie Zahner on deck, the first baseman, representing the number 3 spot in the Brandeis order. Right ready with the 1-2. Swinging a soft fly ball, short center field, coming in Lamond, and on the run as he loses his hat to the wind, he makes the catch to retire the side. So Brandeis goes quickly 1-2-3 in the top half of the fifth inning. We played 4.5. Wheaton 3, Brandeis nothing as we stream on Flow Sports.